Hello, and welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric, and today we're going to play a game from May 1st of 2017. We just downloaded the second stat pack and installed it into the database, the Digital Diamond Baseball. I had to look at the YouTube video again and remember how to do it. So basically what we did is we replaced all the stats from the in the game with the stats through the first 6 weeks of the season. Originally we had the first 4 weeks, now we have the first 6 weeks, so we're going to play 2 weeks again, and then we're going to go and download stat pack number 3 and so forth. For every couple of weeks we're going to do that. So anyway, so it's a in the last video we looked at the stats for the season. Hopefully that video wasn't too boring. You can fast forward it, but it is kind of cool to compare the stats for the first 4 weeks of the season in the simulation and the first 4 weeks in the database, in the replay. So that's kind of cool. I haven't been able to do that in any of the replays I've done. They've been comparing it to full seasons and not comparing it to points throughout the season. So it's kind of cool. Also, too, with this, you get the call-ups every couple of weeks. Anybody that was called up or got traded to the team in the in that 2-week period, to get new pictures for. So that was kind of cool. You get to see who was brought up during the season and, acquired via trade or whatnot. So that was pretty cool, or sent down. But I decided to was not going to play the Red Sox, as I just played the Red Sox and the Cubs, but I looked at the schedule, and Chris Sale was on the mound, and I missed his last start, and I didn't want to miss it again. But yeah, he's doing really well in the replay. Even he's getting some run support in the replay, so he's actually got a better record than he does in the actual season. So that's kind of cool to see. But anyway, the Red Sox are taking on the Baltimore Orioles from Fenway Park. And without further ado, another interesting thing. I noticed that I originally thought there was an error because I saw Chase Daynard in at second base for the Red Sox, and I'm like, oh, did the second baseman get mixed up or something? But I actually looked at Baseball Reference, and Chase Daynard actually played 2 games for the Red Sox after he was released by, I can't think of who it was. Was it maybe Atlanta or something like that, or the Mets or somebody? But anyway, he played for a few weeks in Boston, only got into 2 games, and then he was traded away. So he had an Atlanta uniform on in this. So I imagine he did play for Atlanta in the first 4 weeks. But anyway, so we got his photo in there, and along with a few others like Brandon Johnson and a few other Red Sox hitters there. Anyway, pitchers and hitters. I think Josh Rutledge was another one that was called up. Let's see who else here. Yeah, Brandon Workman, that was it. Brandon Workman, and I thought it was Brian Johnson, but maybe not. Brandon Workman, and somebody else was anyway. But anyway, and if we go to the bench, yeah, it was Devin Marrero was there already. There were a couple of ones. Josh Rutledge was one of them, and Chase Daynard, of course, and there was one other which I can't remember. Marco Hernandez might have been. Anyway, let's get the game underway. All right, so Chris Sale takes the mound for the Red Sox. In real life, he had a record of 4-2 with an ERA of 2.14. Very good numbers. Even better in the replay, 4-0 with a 1.91 ERA. So he was able to negate 2 of the losses via getting a little bit more run support. Didn't get the wins, but was able to not get a loss. So that's cool. And his ERA is a little bit lower. 2.36 on base percentage against him, and 8.48 whip. Not quite as good as in real life with the whip or the on base percentage, but the ERA overall better. And the record. So the Oriole lineup is as follows. it's going to be Adam Jones, the DH, will bat first. Manny Machado, the third baseman, struggling so far, bats second. Trey Mancini, the left fielder, bats third. Batting cleanup, Seth Smith. So kind of an odd lineup. Jonathan Scope, batting fifth and playing second base. Batting sixth, all the way down at sixth, the first baseman, Chris Davis. Wellington Castillo, the catcher, bats seventh. Craig Gentry, the center fielder, will bat eighth. And J.J. Hardy, the shortstop, bats ninth. No Mark Trumbo in the lineup today. And they come in at 11 and 12. So, all right. So, Chris Sale up against Adam Jones will lead it off. So, as you can see, 35 games. So, that's over the month there. So, that's through the first 6 weeks. So, I want to be saying the first 6 weeks of the season quite a bit. So, first 6 weeks of the season, he hit .262 with 5 homers and 15 runs batted in. So far, he's hitting .256 with 2 homers and 8 runs. So right on track with his average, and his numbers probably should line up after the couple more weeks. So, all right, so 773 and above, we'll get Adam Jones on. You can see a lot of these numbers are going to be high, probably in the 700s, a lot of them. And it's going to be a single. So, wow, a leadoff single against Chris Sale to center field. And Adam Jones is on. And he's a threat to steal. So, next up will be Manny Machado, the third baseman. Hitting .271 with 3 homers and 9 runs batted in the simulation. He hit just .221 with 9 homers and 22 runs batted in. So, power numbers are there, but average isn't in the actual season. And he's actually hitting better in the replay. So, all right, Chris Sale actually pitched for the Red Sox today against the Seattle Mariners. In fact, they got that gone in the background, and it's 4-0 in the 6th. I'm watching the MLB.com, MLB TV replay. I have not watched it yet. So, anyway, so Manny Machado steps into the box. He'll need a 754 and above to get on against Sale. See if he can get the lead. And Jones just misses getting the lead. Can't quite get it. And it's going to be a ground ball to second. Dayanard fields it. Throws the Bogarts on the Rutledge. Double play. So a 4-6-3 double play with Dayanard at second base. Pedroia has the day off today. And Rutledge at first in place of Mitch Moreland. I believe they're both available today, Moreland and Pedroia. But they turn 2. And just like that, it's 2 down and nobody on base for Trey Mancini. He is hitting .309 in the replay with 9 homers and 26 runs batted in, so off to a great start. Hitting .287 with 7 homers and 20 runs batted in the replay. So his power number, he's already hit more home runs with 2 weeks behind. So having a fine season. Thus he's batting third. So a 764 and above, still against Sale. 764 and above, that's pretty high. So has like a less than a 25% chance to get on. Oh, I thought that was going to be a homer, but a double. It's going to be a double to left and 2 hits off Sale in the inning. So he's been a little off in his location. And that brings up Seth Smith now with a runner on second and 2 down. Seth Smith, the lefty, batting cleanup. He actually, through the first 6 weeks, .301 average with 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. And through the first 4 weeks, .229 with a homer and 6 runs batted in. So the power has not shown up yet. Only has a little power. And the average is a little bit lower too. So 750 and above will continue the inning. 842 and above will get the run home most likely. And it's going to be a soft ground ball to the pitcher. Sale fields it and throws to Rutledge for the out. So after 1/2 inning, it's the Orioles 1 and the Red Sox coming up. So Chase Dayanard comes up. As you can see, he only played in 2 games for the Red Sox. I'm going to try to stick to that. And he was actually just one at bat, 1 for 1. So he's going to surpass that today. Not sure exactly why they have him starting, but his first at bat for the Red Sox uniform. So a 6.78 and above, and he'll get on against Tyler Wilson. Tyler Wilson comes into the game with a no record and a 1.50 ERA. Looks like he's made one start. 4.91 ERA through the first 6 weeks with a 2-1 record. So Chase steps into the box. Here's the windup in the pitch by Wilson. And it's going to be a hot shot to third. Machado fields it and throws to Davis for the out. So one down now for Josh Rutledge. Rutledge is hitting... Actually, this is his first at-bats, right? So he did play in 10 games in the first couple of weeks of the season. The first couple of weeks of May. And hit .281 with 3 runs batted in. So 6.68 and above will get him on. And it's going to be a single to left. So Rutledge is on with a 1-out single. Brings Benintendi to the plate. The lefty in the actual season hit .294 with 5 homers and 22 runs batted in. Through 36 games. Through 26 games, he hit .323 with 2 homers and 10 runs batted in. So hitting even better in the replay. So a 6.18 and above will get him on. Rutledge takes his lead off for first. Here's the windup in the pitch. And it's going to be a hot shot to first. And it bounces toward the line. Error on Davis. Nips off his glove, so he cannot make the play. So error on Chris Davis. And Benintendi will move to second. And Rutledge to third. So 2 runners in scoring position for Xander Bogaerts. Shortstop is hitting .348 with 2 homers and 8 runs batted in through 20 games. Through 33 games, he hit .339 with 11 runs batted in. So a 6.77 and above will most likely get the runs home. 6.16 and above, and we'll have bases loaded. And it's going to be a deep fly ball to right. Smith chased it toward the line. He makes a great running catch. Bogaerts is out. And Rutledge is going to tag and score. So the Red Sox are on the board first and lead at 1-0. Oh, there's Mitch Moreland. He's the DH. Mitch Moreland, the DH. I don't know if I actually went over the Red Sox lineup. I don't think I did. So Mitch Moreland through 37 games, hitting .254 with 2 homers and 16 runs batted in. So far, he's hitting .239 with 5 homers and 14 runs batted in. So his power numbers have been better than in the actual season, but his average lower. He's been swinging for the fences a little more often. So Benintendi takes his lead from second. 6.27 and above will get him on base. And it's going to be a deep fly ball to left. Mancini floats back. Now he comes back in and makes the catch. So 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 man left on base. And after 1 inning, Boston 1, Baltimore 0. Sorry, it'll be Scope, Davis, and Castillo for the O's. Scope comes into the game. Well, actually, after 34 games in the actual season, he was hitting .287 with 5 homers and 18 runs batted in. Hitting .264 with 5 homers and 18 runs batted in here, so power numbers the same. And average is a little bit less, so he definitely will surpass some of those power numbers, I would think, in the next couple weeks. So 7.61 and above will get him on against Sale. Sale is yet to strike out a batter. So smoking fastball, shallow fly ball to right. Young drifts to his right, makes the catch. So Scope is out. 1 down in the Orioles second. And Chris Davis. In the actual season, hit .252 with 6 homers and 11 runs batted in 35 games. Hitting .356 with 5 homers and 14 runs batted in. Don't know why they got him hitting where he does. They got him hitting 6th, yeah. So I don't know, with a .356 average, I definitely would have him probably be hitting cleanup. But the computer doesn't. So the lefty on lefty here, 766 and above will get him on. And he'll draw a walk. So Chris Sale gets a walk before a strikeout. Wellington Castillo up now. Catcher's hitting .230 with 7 runs batted in 21 games in the replay. Only played 17 games in the first 6 weeks. So .314 average with a homer and 6. So already outplayed what he's done in the actual season. So 751 and above will get him on. Davis takes his lead off first. And Davis unable to get the jump. And it's going to be a fly ball to center. Bradley's there and makes the catch. So Castillo is out. I'm going to try to speed up the box score a little bit if I can. Can I do that? Play by play. I guess I cannot in this. Oh, guess you can't do it in this. Alright, so these stats they're showing here for each player are simulated stats. I wish it was average homers and RBIs, the traditional ones. That's alright. Chris Sale, it's not. Chris Sale doesn't seem to be. Those are his actual stats in real life, so I don't think they're showing. No, they're not showing the actual stats. Even though it says here they're showing simulated. So let's go simulated stats 1. Let's try that. Maybe that's it. No, that's not any better. Lineup. Oh, the lineup stat displays. Oh, okay. Here we go. That's what it is. So there we go. Yeah, those are the lineup stat displays. Okay. Can I change the other ones? I don't think I can. No, I guess I can't. It'd be nice if I could change it in this on their player card here. Anyway, so Craig Gentry up now. Just hitting .162 with a homer and 4 runs batted in 33 games. So far in 14 games, hitting just as awful. 167 with 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. So he's got more power than he does in the actual season. So 778 and above will get him on base. And Davis is unable to get the lead. And he's going to strike out. So Sale's first strikeout is Craig Gentry. Strikes out swinging. And there's 2 down here in the second. Oh, actually, that's 3 down. Sorry, that's it. So Young, Leon, and Hernandez will be up for the Red Sox. Chris Young comes to the plate now with his correct picture. Not the Kansas City pitcher. So Chris Young, who's been struggling against the lefties, will face a righty. Actually, he's been struggling from both sides of the plate, hitting just .174 with 2 homers and 7 runs batted in the actual season. In the replay. Hit much better the actual season, .250 with 2 homers and 9 runs batted in. So 666 and above will get him on base. And it's going to be a leadoff walk. So the leadoff runner is on for the Red Sox. Sandy Leon coming up now. Switch hitting catcher will bat lefty against the righty. Hitting just .240 with 4 homers and 13 runs batted in 22 games. In 19 games, hitting .294 with 2 homers and 12. So hitting better. 54 points better than his season average. Not quite as many games yet. So we'll see if he continues to stay above his average for the season. So a 689 and above will get him on. And he will strike out. So that's the first strikeout for Wilson. And there's one down here in the second. Brings up Marco Hernandez. Hitting 267 with a homer and 10 runs batted in the actual season. In that replay. 276 with 2 RBIs in the actual season. So a 669 and above will get him on base. Young takes his lead from first. And it's going to be a ground ball to second. Kenya turn 2. Scoop fields it up, tosses to Hardy, who fouls to Davis. Double play. So a 4-6-3 double play. And that'll do it for the Red Sox in the second. Chris Davis back on the hill. J.J. Hardy steps to the plate. Hardy hit just 203 with a homer, 9 runs batted in 33 games. Through 21 games, hitting 197 with a homer and 7 runs batted in. So struggling in their simulation and the actual season. Wow. 837. That's about as high as I've seen it. 837 and above to get on. So he's got less than a 17% chance to get on. However, he beats the odds, and he'll get himself a double to left. So leadoff double for the O's, tying run in scoring position for top of the order Adam Jones, 1 for 1, singled his first time up. So CL looks in for the sign from Leone. Here's the windup and the pitch. Oh, actually that's the, can he get the jump? Nope, cannot get the jump. And it's going to be a ground ball to second baseman. Charges it and throws to Rutledge for the out. So Hardy will advance to third on the ground out. Manny Machado up now, 0 for 1. So deep fly ball will get him in easily. And it's going to be a shallow fly ball though. Benintendi drifts to his right, makes the catch. Not deep enough to get Hardy home. So there's 2 down now. For Trey Mancini, he was 1 for 1. 8-11 and above will get the run home and tie the score. And he does it. 894. It's going to be a single to left. Hardy will score from third, and we have a tie ball game. So the O's tied here in the top of the third with 2 down. 2 out single by Trey Mancini. Seth Smith's up now, 0 for 1. And Mancini's unable to get the lead. And it's going to be a fist at the shortstop. Bogarts charges it, throws Rutledge for the out. So 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 man left on base. And after 2.5, we're tied at 1. JBJ will lead it off. Number 9 hitter today for the Red Sox, hitting 258 with 3 homers and 7 runs batted in 18 games. In 22 games, hit 182 with 2 homers and 7 runs batted in. So, got more homers than he did in the first 6 weeks, through 4 weeks. So, ground ball to short. Hardy charges it, and it's going to be close, and he is out. Top of the order, Chase Deyanard, 0 for 1. And it's going to be a deep fly ball to right. Smith floats back. Now he's coming back in, and he makes the catch. So Travis is retired. Going to bring up Josh Rutledge. He's 1 for 1 with a run scored. And it's going to be a shallow pop up to third. Machado drifts to his left and makes the catch. So 2 up and 2 down for the Red Sox in the third. Oh, that's it. No, 3 out, sorry. It is a late night. It's the third video, digital diamond baseball game I've done today, so a little bit don't know what you call it. Baseball drunk, I guess you can call it. All right, so Jonathan Scope up now. He is 0 for 1 in the day. He'll lead it off for the O's here in the top of the fourth. And he gets hit by a pitch. So that one gets away from Sale and he hits him. Looks like he's okay. Chris Davis up now. Walked his first time up. And he'll strike out. Strike 3 called. Good framing by Leon. And there's one down here in the fourth. Brings up Wellington Castillo, who's 0 for 1 of the day. And Scope unable to get the lead. And back-to-back Ks for Sale. Big swing and a miss on that one. Sale now has 3 Ks on the day. Brings up Craig Gentry. Struck out his first time up. Sale's first strikeout of the day. And they get the lead. Ground ball to short. Over to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. And that'll do it for the O's in the fourth. So we head to the bottom of the fourth. Benintendi up now. He's 0 for 1 in the day. Wilson looks in for the sign. This will wind up in the pitch. And Benintendi's going to have a base hit. So just out of Smith's reach. Falls in. Brings up Xander Bogaerts. Got an RBI. I think it was a sacrifice fly, I believe. Then Tenney gets the lead. And it's going to be a hard ground ball to first. Davis will take it to the bag himself. So Benintendi moves in the scoring position with 1 down. Brings up Mitch Moreland, who's 0 for 1. And he's going to have a double to the right field corner. And Benintendi's going to come around the score. And it's a 2-1 Red Sox lead. The Red Sox retake the lead. So Chris Young walked his first time up. More in scoring position. And it's going to be a deep fly ball to left. Allowing for Mancini. Dives and makes the catch. So definitely robbed him of extra bases. And the Red Sox run right there. So Sandy Leon up now 0 for 1. And it's going to be a hard ledge on to short. Hardy reaches out and makes the catch. So 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 man left on base. So after 4 full, the Red Sox lead at 2-1. Brings up J.J. Hardy for the O's here in the 5th. 1 for 1. And scored the Orioles run. And he'll strike out. So Sale's 4th K of the day. Brings up Adam Jones. He's 1 for 2 on the day. And it's going to be a shallow fly ball to left. Benintendi drifts to his left and makes the catch. So 2 down here in the Orioles' top of the 5th. Manny Machado up now. So Sale seems to be settling in now. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And he'll strike out. So 5th K of the day. So Sale is caught up in his strikeouts. Took him a while to get his first one, but once he did, he's piled them on fairly regularly. So Marco Hernandez will lead it off for the Red Sox halfway through. With the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles 1. So Hernandez, Bradley, and Deonard. And he's got his first hit of the day. It's going to be a double to center field. Splits the fielders. So leadoff double for the Red Sox. And they're in business. So Jackie Bradley coming up. He's 0 for 1 in the day. And it's going to be a deep fly ball to left. Mancini's at the wall, and he makes the catch up against the Green Monster. So Leonard up now, 0 for 2. And it's going to be a ground ball to third. Nice backhand grab of Machado. Throws to Davis for the out. Hernandez has the hold. So it'll be up to Josh Rutledge, who's 1 for 2 with a run scored. And it's going to be a ground ball to short. Hardy fields it. Throws it to Davis for the out. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on base. And after 5 full, it's Boston 2 and Baltimore 1. Trey Mancini up now. 2 for 2 with an RBI. Both teams with 4 hits. And Sale will strike him out. So nice pitch. And 6 strikeouts on the day for Sale. Seth Smith up now. 0 for 2 in the day. And it's going to be a single to left. So a 1 out single. Smith is on. Jonathan Scope up now, 0 for 1. And Smith is unable to get the lead. And it's going to be a slow roll to short. Bogart's got a late start. Now he charges and throws to Rutledge for the out. Too slow to hit to turn 2, so he gets the short up first. So Smith at second with 2 down for Chris Davis, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. And it's going to be a single to straightaway center field. And they're going to try to score Smith. And he will. He'll score the tying run. It's 2-2. So Davis with an RBI single off a Sale. Castillo up now 0 for 2. And he's unable to get the lead. The jump. And she's going to take him deep to center field. So Chris Sale gives up a 2-run home run. Definitely been off today. Definitely has not had his best stuff. And it's a 4-2 Oriole lead. They score 3 runs here in the top of the 6th. So Craig Gentry up now 0 for 2. And he'll get Gentry for strike 3 for his 7th K of the day. However, the Orioles score 3. The big blow by Chris Davis, 2-run home run. And they lead at 4-2 going to the bottom of the 6th. So Wilson now has a 2-run lead. Benintendi up first, 0 for 2. 1 for 2 with a run scored. And he gets his 2nd hit of the day. Leadoff single here in the 6th. Good start to the Red Sox 6th inning. Xander Bogaerts up now. And it's going to be a deep fly ball to center. Gentry lifts just to his right and makes the catch. So 1 down. Bogaerts back to first. Benintendi back to first. Mitch Moreland up now, 1 for 2 with an RBI. This could be 2. Hard line drive to short. No, actually, it's a liner, so he's able to make the catch for the 2nd out. So Chris Davis, 0 for 1 with a walk. And it's going to be a number to first. Davis will field it and take it to the bag himself. So after 6 full, the Orioles lead by 2. All right, it'll be Hardy, Jones, and Machado for the O's. Sale back out there on the mound. Red Sox got action in the bullpen. And it's going to be a lead-off single. It's the 8th hit off a Sale. Rarely does he give up more hits than innings pitched, but today he does. So Jones up now, 1 for 3. Hardy gets the lead off first. And this could be 2. Ground ball to short. Bogarts fields it, throws a Darnard for the out, and Jones reaches safely on the first play. So Jones too fast. Beats the relay throw, and it's a 1 out. And Jones at first. So Machado up now, 0 for 3 on the day. And it's going to be a shallow fly ball to left. Benintendi will run it down for the second out. Trey Mancini up now. 2 for 3 with an RBI. And Jones is unable to get the lead. And it's going to be a hard line drive to short, right at Bogarts, and he makes the catch. So, as you can hear by the music, it's 7th inning stretch time. Mr. Brody is in bed. He was there for the first couple of videos, but this video he's decided to take off tonight. So Sandy Leon up now, 0 for 2 on the day. And he'll get himself his first hit of the day, a single to center. So it looks like Vidal Nuno is going to come in. He'll come in relief to the 0-1 record, 6.75 ERA in 9 games in their actual season. 6.75 ERA, and he's pitched more innings so far. Got a record of 1-0 with 4.35 ERA in 10 games. So 6.37 and above, I'll take Marco Hernandez to get on. And, looks like it's going to be a wild pitch. So Leon will advance to second. So runner in scoring position. And it's another wild pitch. So 2 wild pitches in a row, and Leon moves up to third. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. I almost thought that was going to be another wild pitch. So 1 down now for Jackie Bradley. And it's going to be a hard ground ball to short. Throws to Davis for the out. Leon has to stay at third. So Darnard up now. I think we're going to pinch hit for him, as he only got 1 at bat in the actual season. He's already got 3 at bats here, so he's already gone over his amount of at bats. Did not get that hit though. Let's see. All right, so I think we're going to bring in Pedroia to pinch hit. Maybe we won't. Yeah, we'll bring him. Yeah, we'll continue to give him the day off, I think. Do we have another second baseman here? We don't. We'll let Darnard hit one time. Why not? Give Pedroia the whole day off. He's only 24 at bats behind his season. He strikes out. And that'll do it for the Red Sox in the 7th. Yeah, he's only 24 at bats behind what he did for the first 6 weeks, and he's still got roughly, he's 2 weeks worth of games to play, so we don't want to go too much over it, so we'll give him the day off. So Seth Smith up now. He is an aging veteran there. I think he's 34, so he's getting up there. Rest him when we can. So Seth Smith, 1 for 3. Because I know, I'm not sure if this game makes a difference. If this actual season, I think it does. But I know I was reading somewhere where the actual replay, if you, there's a few packs where you can start a bunch of players off at like 18, 19, and 20, and you can play simulate careers into the future with them. And it does make a difference if you rest them, or if you the algorithm that actually runs the game. It's pretty cool. It takes into consideration if you give them days off, what kind of or if you don't give them days off, they get more fatigued if you don't give them days off sometimes. Other things too. What was something else? Oh, if depends on what kind of pitchers you face them against. Like if you face them against a lot of like really tough pitchers, they won't do as well. That kind of thing. There's a bunch of different things that's kind of cool. So anyway, we'll give Pedroia the day off, assuming that takes into consideration that. So Seth Smith's up now, 1 for 3. I think we're going to leave Sale out there at least for one more batter. Give him a chance for the Red Sox to come back. And he'll strike him out. So that's his 8th K of the day. Brings up Jonathan Scope. Sale's not tired yet, so that's good. And it's going to be a fly ball to center. Bradley runs it down, so Scope is out, so 2 down. So Chris Davis up now. 1 for 2. Hit a big 2-run home run. Surprised it didn't say home run there. Shallow pop to second, and Darnard will make the catch for the final out. So Sale gets him 1, 2, 3 in the 8th. So the Red Sox still trail by 2. Time's starting to run out for them. So Rutledge up now. 1 for 3 with a run scored. Oh, it's going to be a hard line drive to the left, and Mancini makes the catch right at him. Brings up Benintendi, having a good day. 2 for 3 with a run scored. Ugh. And it's going to be a ground ball to second. Takes a bad hop, but he recovers, and Scope throws to Davis for the out. So 2 down now. Nuno back out there on the mound. Bogart's up now, 0 for 2 with an RBI. 5:39 above to continue the inning. And he won't do that. It's a fly ball to center. And Gentry makes the catch for the final out. So the Red Sox go in order in the 8th. That's going to be it for Sale, as he is tired now. All right, so let's see if we can bring in. Let's see. Yeah, he's a starter, so we don't want to bring in Kyle Kendrick. Heath Hembry, possibly? Let's check our bench coach here. So we got a righty, lefty, and a righty. I think we'll bring in Heath Hembry. So Heath Hembry comes in to relieve Sale. Red Sox down by 2. So the book is closed on Sale. So 6-8 and above. Shallow fly ball to the left. Young runs it down. Let's take a look at Heath Hembry's stats. So in real life, 4.34 ERA, record of 0-1 and 18 2/3 innings pitched. Selling 7 1/3 innings pitched, 0-1 record with a 7.36 ERA. So Craig Gentry up now, 0 for 3 on the day, 677 and above to get on, and he'll draw a walk. So a 1-out walk brings up J.J. Hardy. I think I was looking at that line at the right time. These aren't the same batters I was thinking were coming up, but that's okay. I'd rather have these guys. And he's going to try to steal. And he steals the base successfully. So Gentry steals the base on Hembry and Leone. And runner in scoring position. Trying to get some insurance runs. So J.J. Hardy will need a 7-10 and above to get on. 2 for 3 on the day. And he'll strike out. So Hembry gets him. Looking for the second out. Adam Jones, 1 for 4 in the day. 657 and above will get him on. 699 and above will knock the run in. And there you go, just like that. On cue. Gentry will score from second, and it's a 5-2 game now. And that's going to be it for Heath Hembry. As Manny Machado comes up, he is tired. All right. I think we're going to bring in Matt Barnes. 1.69 ERA, 1-1 record, and 10 2/3. 15 1/3, 470, and yep, we'll bring him in 3-1 record. So Matt Barnes is going to come in. So Manny Machado up now. He'll need a 674 and above. 0 for 4 in the day. And Jones unable to get the lead. And he'll hit a deep fly ball to right. Young will drift over and make the catch. So that'll do it for the O's, but they attack on another run and lead at 5-2. So Brad Brock coming in, as Zach Britton was unavailable for, I believe, for this game. So 0-1 record in real life, 3.79 ERA, does have 8 saves. 1.50 in the simulation with a 1-hour record with 2 saves. So Red Sox will send up Moreland, Young, and Leone. Brock's in for the sign. Here's the windup and the pitch. And it's going to be a leadoff single. So a good start for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the ninth, trailing by 3. And I think we're going to pinch hit for Chris Young here. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Let's see. Maybe not. Could bring in Hanley Ramirez. Yeah, Hanley Ramirez got 257 with 5 homers and 16. 333 with 6, still looking for his first home run. This would be a good spot for him. So I think we're going to bring in Hanley Ramirez to pinch hit for Chris Young. All right. So Hanley Ramirez steps into the box. He'll need a 685 and above to get on against Brock. And it's going to be a slow roll in front of the catcher. Castillo throws to Davis for the out. So Moreland move up to second. Sandy Leone up now 1 for 3. 730 and above to continue this. And he'll strike out. So 2 down now for Marco Hernandez. So the Red Sox are down to their final out. Hernandez only a 710 and above. All right, let's see. 710 and above. Joy is 669 and above. Vasquez 658 and above. Vasquez is actually doing pretty well this season, so we're going to have Christian Vasquez come and pinch hit. There we go. We'll let Pedroia stay rested. So Christian Vasquez, the backup catcher, comes in and pinch hits for Hernandez. 658 and above will continue the inning. Otherwise, the Red Sox go home with a loss and fall to 11-15. And he will strike out swinging, and that's how it ends. So the Red Sox and Chris Sale go down to the O's by a score of 5-2. 5 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error for the O's. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox. Make the game official. Look for the box score here. Chris Sale gets his first loss of the season. Falls to 4-1. 8 innings pitched, 8 hits allowed. Not a horrible game, but line score doesn't end up looking that bad. 8 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned. 1 walk and 8 strikeouts. Did let up a 2-run home run too. Oh, it was Castillo that hit the home run, not Davis. My bad. So Wellington Castillo hits the home run and ends up knocking in 2. Okay. So, all right. So Trey Wilson? I don't know. I can't remember. Goes to 1-0. 6 innings pitched, 6 hits allowed. Only allowed 2 runs, 1 walk, and only 1 strikeout. Brad Brock comes in and gets his 3rd save of the season. Chase Staynotta in his only start for the Red Sox, his only game for the Red Sox. He might come in as a defensive replacement, but goes 0 for 4. Rutledge 1 for 4 in his debut with the Red Sox. Benintendi 2 for 4 with a run scored. Moreland 2 for 4 with a run RBI. Not much else for the Red Sox offense. Castillo 1 for 4 with a 2-run home run. Chris Davis 1 for 3 with a run scored. Mancini 2 for 4 with a run score or the RBI, and Adam Jones 2 for 5 with an RBI. So not much to say there. The Red Sox end up on the short end of the stick, 5-2. And that'll do it. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, and we will see you in the next Digital Diamond Baseball replay. So take care and God bless.